dominated some cows. Sheep and horses have distorted their sense of reality. Creatures have neither claws or sharps with which to attack their enemy. The human should thank God, their creator, for not setting the other creatures over them. With our numbers and combined strength, we could dominate them.
Or sleep there, and tomorrow return for judgment.
Are huddled in their corner. But Hotchma, wise woman, stood away from the aggressive men. She talked aloud.
Life is bigger than all of us. We humans are not the center of the web of all life. We, like all other life forms, are but strands of the whole. Do our humans' egos and our appetites control our lives? Are we robbing the earth of kindness, truth, and love? How are we going to change our ways?
Each to his or her own place. Sleep there, and tomorrow return for judgment.
All are back again at the King of Spirits' court to hear his verdict. The wisest of the spirit sage now comes forward and says, before we proceed with judgment, I must point out that both animals and humans have ignored something most important, O King. The wise spirit sage said as he turned to the faced animals and the human, all of you here know nothing about the multitude of spirit forms and fiery creations whose dwellings are in the space of skies and who wander through the worlds of the sphere. From all kinds of angels, cherubims, seraphims, and shining beings who dwell in the seventh heaven, to the fiery spirits who dwell in the atmosphere, and also the spirits who dwell in rain and in water. Once you stop to consider the marvels of our Supreme Creator, then you will begin to understand your tiny place in creation. Even planet Earth is but one planet in all the universe, in the worlds within the worlds. But all that is asked of us is to treat one another with respect and loving kindness.
Till now, pushed his way through the humans, stand before the king and his sages.
O Spirit Sage, your words are true. They are humans who understand this. They are righteous people, pure and holy ones. Saints inspired with the Holy Spirit, prophets, other messengers of God, all of whom follow the way of loving kindness. You must disregard the bullies, the bad humans who talk and boast loudly. See, they are now slunk in the background. They know they are defeated. Good always overcomes evil in the end. We humans, descendants of Adam and Eve, have been both blessed and cursed with a moral conscience. What has happened has troubled those of us with a conscience. If we had listened to our conscience and not allowed the bullies to silence us, then we would not have treated other living creatures as if they were our slaves, and we are the masters.
Hearing these words, Basa, the wise, king of the spirits, arose from his throne and he proclaimed,
If you humans who practice loving kindness, the animals will work willingly alongside you. Heaven and earth will come together, and gentle rain would fall. If you wish to rule, you must serve with humility. If you choose to lead, you must learn what it means to follow. In this way, when you rule, the animals will not feel oppressed and they will not be harmed. But do you really think we can rule the world and actually improve it? I, Basa, do not believe it can be done. The world is scared. You cannot improve it. Ultimately, you can only change yourself. Therefore, humans, hear my words. Cultivate loving, kindness, spread it out everywhere. And now, I will deliver my burden.
By the grace of God, I find myself in favor of the animals, for they have been sorely tested and abused. However, it is clear to me that there are humans who realize the harm they cause and begin to understand more of what it means to be stewards. Humans, like all animals, have certain gifts, and humans should use those gifts to make the world a good place for all the planet's inhabitants, rather than humans using their gifts to oppress others. Therefore, for this day onwards, humans must change their behavior towards the animals and to ensure your compliance with this court's decision. I am sending a record of those proceedings to the Supreme Court on high. I am right now setting 10 signs as warnings. Should you humans backslide? Number 1, should you start mistreating the animals in your care again, these animals will begin to disappear one by one, forever from the face of the earth. 2, the air in your towns and your cities, even your fortresses, will become dangerous to breathe. 3, should you still not change, the sky will weaken and the earth will reveal its nakedness to the sun, turning into deserts. 4, then the water in your rivers and the rain in the sky will slowly become undrinkable. 5, continue your wicked ways and still worse will happen. The seasons will be reversed and your climates turn on end. 6, the earth will cease yielding up its goodness and the sky will cease its rain. In the middle of summer, plants will drop their leaves and unripe fruits will fall as if it were autumn. 7, nor shall this be the end. Continue, and the animals you eat, fish and fowl, bees and bug, will bring sicknesses and death upon you. 8, and you were forced to fight each other for lack of food. 9, and even eat one another. 10, change your ways, you humans, while there is still time.
The wise woman steps forward and she speaks.
Step forward.
Hotchma, the wise woman, steps forward and she speaks. Our sages and teachers have toiled to make the Creator's teachings clear, but they have never been able to completely succeed. But each sage and teacher, each in their own way, made the same point over and over again. Creation is one, all life is one, and all life is precious. All life has purpose. From the largest animal to the smallest, from the stinging insect to the tiny flea and the earthworm. And when one part of that whole suffers, all will eventually suffer. Therefore, we humans, whatever the color of our skins, whatever religion we practice or spiritual path we take, we should always have this essential unity and wholeness in mind. My Lord and King, you bands of spirit sages and you families of animals, we humans shall try to live our lives differently.
That's what it's all about. You put your right paw in, you put your right paw out, you put your right paw in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Oh, you put claw in, you put your right claw out, you put your right claw in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Wait, chorus.
Oh, hokey pokey.
Oh, is it?
Oh, hokey pokey. Oh, hokey pokey. That's what it's all about. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, cut there.